Hello everyone. This video is going to show you how to fix an issue with the other systems not displaying the Marquee properly when you're using a secondary Raspberry Pi as a Marquee controller. So in a previous video I showed you how to set up a second Pi as a Marquee controller and using RetroPie to communicate with that controller to display the Marquee when you enter a game. Well, in some cases, the other systems are not displaying the marquee as they're supposed to. So in this example video, if I go into a Genesis game, the marquee is not going to change like it's supposed to. And this is because there's a line of code that doesn't accept spaces in the ROM name, so the marquee is not going to change. So in this video we're going to correct that line of code so that the marquees can display for any system that you want. And to make this change, we're going to have to go to the actual we're going to go to a Windows machine to access the secondary Raspberry Pi through the program WinSCP. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to run WinSCP. Now, if you followed my video on how to set up the second Raspberry Pi for your LCD monitor controller, you should already have this installed. But if not, just follow the embedded link below to download the program and install it. So once you get it installed, run WinSCP. And for the host name, you're going to type in the IP address of your second Raspberry Pi. And then for the username and password, it's going to be Pi. And the password is going to be Raspberry. Unless you change the password, then you type in the password that you changed it to. And once you type that in, we're going to click Login. Okay. And on the right side, you're going to see two folders, Bin and Marquees. So you want to go into the folder that says Bin. And you're going to see a file that says simpleserver.py. You're going to right click on that file, go to Edit, and then select Edit. And this is going to open up the file for you to edit. So in this case, we're going to click the Find icon, which is a pair of binoculars on the menu bar. So you're going to click on that. And in the Find What field, you're going to type in CMD space equal space quotation mark SUDO and click Find Next. Once you click Find Next, you'll see down below it highlighted what line we want to go to. So you can cancel the Find command, and we can scroll up a little bit just so we can see the full command line. So on this line here, we're not going to do anything with this line. We're going to remark it out. So we're going to go to the beginning of that line and type in a pound symbol, and then go to the end of that file and hit Enter. And we're going to hit the space bar a few times to line up the text, and then the command that we're going to type in, CMD space equal space quotation mark SUDO space FBI space dash VT space 1 space dash A space dash dash NOVERBOSE space backslash quotation mark, another quotation mark, space, plus sign, space, the word path, PATH, space, plus sign, space, quotation mark, backslash, quotation mark, and then another quotation mark. So once we have that line typed in, we're going to click the Save icon on the menu bar, which is a disk, a single disk, floppy disk I should say. We're going to save that. Once it's saved, it should gray out, indicating that it's saved. And we're going to close the file. And at that point, you can close out WinSCP. Now just reboot the second Raspberry Pi that you're using as the Marquee controller, and go ahead and reboot it. So once the second Raspberry Pi comes back up, go ahead and test the system. I tested my Genesis, and the marquees are now working. So that should fix the issue. If you have any other questions, just put it in the comments below, and thanks for watching.